Hello everybody. So I've dipped into my collection again. I've got a lovely book for us. It's got 2 stories in, so I'm going to read the second one. And it's Gerry the Giraffe. And this story goes out to Caitlyn Scargill, who is having her birthday today. Happy birthday, Caitlyn. And I know she loves animals, so this is why I've chose this book, because she's studying to do work with animals, and I know she'll enjoy it. So one day at the safari lodge, the animals were glum. They couldn't see left or right for brushes, paint and gum. Spring cleaning at the safari park meant lots of different tasks, like mending and repainting all the shields, spears and masks. There's not much to do around here today, the monkey said. Let's go to the forbidden land and play out there instead. Let's see what's on the next page. So out crept the animals on tiptoe in a row. The warden was so busy that he didn't see them go. They frolicked through the waving grass until they reached the pool. They paddled, splash and drank their fill, the water clear and cool. The pygmy hippos made mud pies and Gerry munched the trees. The lion cubs played hide and seek and the monkey searched out fleas. The day wore on, the sun went down. They all began to feel that it was time to hurry home and get their evening meal. They all set off in single file, and Gerry, in full sail, led the pygmy hippos, lion cubs and monkeys at the tail. But in the dark they lost their way and wandered off the track. They couldn't see the dangers in the jungle, thick and black. Ooh, it's getting scary. So, some wicked men had been at work and all their traps were set. The monkeys found them all strung up inside a poacher's net. But that was not the only thing those wicked men had done, for down a pit the lions tumbled one by one. And last of all, these wicked men had rigged a special trap. The pygmy hippos tripped the wire and the door fell with a snap. Still, bitterly Gerry tottered on. He was quite unaware that all his friends had fallen foul of net and trap and snare. But when he reached the safari lodge, he found himself all alone. The warden was dismayed when he saw Gerry on his own. It must be poachers setting traps for creatures in the park. At daybreak we will look for them, but it's too dark. Poor Gerry wandered round the yard, all lonely and forlorn, got paint upon his shoulders and a mast hooked on his horn. He was so sad he didn't see the damage that he'd done. I'll look for them right now, he said, and set off at a run. He was quite frightened as he hurried through the park. He didn't like the jungle and he did not like the dark. But poachers like darkness, for it hides them from all eyes. And they came back with guns and vans to gather up their prize. They grabbed the monkeys from the net, although they scratched a bit. They put the little lions up out of the. They pulled the little lions up out of the little pit. They hauled the hippos from their cage with a triumphant shout. But Gerry was behind a bush, and then the moon came out. It shone upon the painted mask high above the tree. It scared the poachers half to death and they all turned round to flee. Look. So, one fled into the monkey's net and one fled in the cage. The third one fell into the pit. He fired his gun in rage. And really, that was his mistake. The warden heard the shot. He soon arrived with all his men and said, "We've caught the lot." So, if you like this book, it's called Gerry the Giraffe. It's written by June Woodman and Rita Grange, and it's illustrated by James Hodgson. It's from quite some time ago. It was my children's book, and I hope you've all enjoyed it today. Bye.